Hello, everyone, and welcome to the weekly Forex analysis. This is Rick Ray from rickrayfx.com, and this is the weekly analysis that I do every Sunday evening in preparation for the upcoming Forex market. And you know what? This week I was seriously considering not even doing a video. And of course, you know why. That's because of all of the news that we have coming out this week. All right, is just a fantastic amount of news, and usually most of this news would be considered quite important, but it's being overshadowed by what's happening on Tuesday, November the 3rd, and that of course is the presidential election. And basically it's all bets off. But I'm going to go ahead and do my usual weekly analysis and just follow the strategy that I typically follow. Of course, I'm going to be very nimble with the charts and with the trades during this upcoming week, and keeping a very close eye on what is going on with the presidential election, and see if it will be possible to take advantage of the big moves that everybody is expecting to see, but we just don't know really what is going to happen. And that's just the challenge of Forex. I think it's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. But if you are a beginning trader, I would highly advise that you just kind of sit back, relax, and watch it all take place. Okay, because it's not going to be for the faint-hearted, that's for sure. Okay, so here goes the typical weekly analysis that I usually do, and I'm looking at the H4 time frame, and I'm going to start with gold like I always do. Okay, now gold has been bearish for several days. All right, we had the big drop last week, and then it continued down, and then for some strange reason we had this huge move up on Friday, totally out of character, unexplained, no rhyme or reason why that happened, but it did. That's just what Forex does. And then it started to continue its bearish move down, and we closed at 1877.90. So I have a potential sell limit at 1889. I expect it to pull back. 1889 is the 100-day moving average, and that is the next resistance level. So I expect it to pull back to there and then continue the bearish move. My stop loss is at 1909, and with take profit at 1860, where it did go down to on Thursday of last week. So that's the idea. Anyway, whether or not it plays out that way, well, we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, then the New Zealand US is definitely bearish, and again, totally unexplained, no rhyme or reason why we had that huge move up on Friday evening when the U.S. market opened, but it did. And then everything came right back down to where it started before the market opened on Friday. And then it's continuing its bearish move. So I have a sell limit. I'll let that pull back a little bit to this number here. You can take a screenshot of this if you want to use that as a signal. I'll have a sell limit, and then my stop loss and my take profit. Expecting the New Zealand US dollar to continue its bearish move, and the odd US almost mirroring the same movement of the New Zealand US. Had the big move up when the US market opened on Friday, and then came right back down to where it started, and then continuing its bearish move. So I have a sell limit on the odd US with those numbers there, the stop loss, and then the take profit. And the pound, just ignoring the pound. Okay, I'm not trading it for the last couple of weeks. And I think we could be in for a surprise with the market opening on Monday. We'll wait and see what happens. But over the weekend, they announced a full lockdown for the UK, their second lockdown. And that could have quite a dramatic effect on the movement of the pound. So just wait and see what happens there. The USD CAD, okay, I expect it to continue its bullish move up, and it will pull back just a little bit probably. And then I have a buy limit at those numbers there with my stop loss and my take profit. The US dollar continues to gain strength, and I expect to see this bullish move on the USD CAD continue, as well as on the US dollar Swiss franc. This one is very, very interesting. I think it has potential to move quite a ways. If you look back, I told you, I believe it was a couple of weeks ago probably, or maybe, I know last Sunday evening, I told you we had reached that 5-year low, and don't go short, all right, and that turned out to be exactly right, because this is Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Yeah, Monday it took off. On Sunday evening, I gave you that analysis. I said this is a 5-year low, don't go short. Okay, it's bearish, but I said don't go short, and sure enough, on Monday morning it took off, and we're seeing a good move up. And then if you go back, it has done that before, all right, when it comes down to this 5-year low here, or it's done that before, and take a big move up, comes down, takes a big move up, comes down, takes a move up. And what we're seeing here now with this short bullish run that we've seen last week, comes up a little bit, consolidates, comes up a little bit, consolidates, comes up a little bit, and it's consolidated already and should take off again early this week. Okay, so I am bullish the US dollar Swiss franc, and that's with a buy limit, let it pull back a little bit, and then my stop loss and take profit. And then the last one, oh, the odd New Zealand I like. This is my new favorite pair. I've gone completely off of the pound New Zealand because of the pound. This is just doing a great bearish run, and I'm still bearish on the odd New Zealand. So I have a sell at market open. It's at a good price right now. And so sell when the market opens in the morning, and there's my stop loss with my take profit. And that's all, yeah. The pound New Zealand, I usually show that one, but I think best just to leave this one alone for a while. You know, it did such a good bearish run and then consolidated and looked like it was going to make a nice bullish move back up to where it started, but then just started whipsawing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And with the volatility of the pound and expected continuing volatility of the pound, I would rather just leave the pound New Zealand alone for a little while. Okay? All right, so that's it for me, guys. I hope you have a great week of trading. And remember, I don't need to remind you, the presidential election coming up on Tuesday. And for those of us in Asia, I live in Bangkok, Thailand. For those of us in Asia, that will be, we'll get the results on Wednesday morning. Well, some sort of results. That's one of the factors we'll have to consider. We may not know very soon after the election what the results are. So that could contribute to the volatility of the market as well. But anyway, if you have any comments about this video or questions, feel free to leave comments and I will get back to you. I reply to any and all comments. All right. So if you also like this video, I appreciate you following, and if you would like to subscribe to the channel and then click that little bell so you'll get a notification every time I make a new video. Okay, thanks again. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.